All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off-Air Podcast, the Pittsfield and the Berkshire's premier podcast.
Both spellings.
No, I'm wrong about that.
Okay.
There's only one spelling.
I thought that, and
yeah. I had a buddy of mine call me out. I was like, yeah, I'm going to check the moron category. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Premier is like a Russian leader or something. Like he's the premier of a certain country or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like the principal or like the... Yeah. All right. Interesting. Good to know.
Special guest today, we'll talk to Tyler Alderman. He owns a shop on North Street in Pittsfield, does repairs of like gaming consoles and phones and stuff. And he had his business broken into.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wild.
Yeah. We'll be chatting with him in a minute.
Sweet.
And so anyway, we're filming this right after the Super Bowl.
Day after the Super Bowl.
The big game.
Yeah. Tired today. Slightly hungover, but more of a food hangover than anything. Like I ate a boatload of food. Game was a little disappointing, but the food slapped. And had to drag my ass to the gym today, but I made it. Thanks to a double espresso, a triple espresso, and now we're on to the Red Bull.
I'm on my detox diet, so I didn't have anything. You had block Velveeta cheese, so
Yeah, my friend made this like ground beef Velveeta queso dip type thing, and it was thick and
I love
heavy.
Velveeta. That sounds amazing.
To say the least. It was very, very good.
Yeah.
We had some tacos. We had a party sub from our friends at Mazzio's Italian Deli. # not an ad, but it could be.
I had one of their chicken parms last week, and I gotta say it was amazing.
Yeah,
I've been dying to
they're
try
it's
it.
very good there.
It was so good.
yeah.
Did you like the game?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I watched the first half, and watched.
That means he didn't watch the second half. He went to sleep.
Checked out Bad Bunny.
Real big Pats
had
fan
a
here.
little bit of a shot of Mucinex. So I got Lewoozy, and I know I was partying, and
So you were also hungover. this morning.
no, not really, but and then just went to bed early. I mean, the Patriots were losing.
Right.
You know, they didn't have any. They
What's the
didn't.
point?
Does
They
the score
weren't-
28-3 mean anything to you? I mean, that
Yeah,
was when
I mean, it's
Tom Brady was the
Tom Brady.
quarterback.
Yeah, yes.
Not
This
Drake
is a
May,
23-year-old Drake May. But
started
I mean,
somewhere.
just the fact that the New England Patriots made the Super Bowl, or I was like, it was incredible compared to last season. You know,
Yeah. New coach,
Yeah.
easier schedule.
the fact that Brady. Now,
Stephon Diggs.
I'm with Dave on. I'm with Dave Portnoy on this one. Like the fact that Brady didn't root for them. He said he had no dog in the fight was kind of bullshit. I mean, they erected a statue of Tom Brady
But he's also
in front of Foxborough Stadium. He's a
also-
Patriot for life. All this stuff.
He's also a commentator and a team owner, so now there's conflict of interest when you don't want to be a homer as a
Yeah, that's
broadcaster.
true.
I mean, broadcasters get raked over the coals for letting their fandom show. And I think he did eventually post something on Instagram with Robert Kraft being like, "All right, I want you guys to win because I want you to catch up to me." Like, because he has one extra ring.
Yeah.
He has that
Tampa
Tampa
Bay,
Bay ring.
Yep.
So I thought, I mean, the game was a little disappointing. I was hoping it'd be more exciting. I loved the halftime show. I thought it was very good. Definitely not like my favorite halftime show of all time, but I think it translated really well on TV. Like, I think it looked really good. I don't know how it looked, in the stadium, but I thought it was really cool. I thought it was a great celebration of Puerto Rican culture, and Ricky Martin looked hot, hot AF. The guy does not age.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I need his skincare. He and Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
They should procreate. I mean, I know he's not into the ladies, but just saying.
Did you watch the Bad Bunny halftime show?
Yeah,
or were
I
you
thought it
Kid
was
Rock?
incredible.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even know he was performing, so we were joking
Oh,
about
I
it.
love
But
that.
and we went to look it up, and they were like, "Oh, the live stream is like offline." Like,
Yeah, I saw that they were
Couldn't
like
even look
had
at
like
it to
license.
laugh.
Or no, you couldn't. Maybe Twitter didn't show it because of licensing
something
rights
like
or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was really impressive though. The sets and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
like you forget you're watching a Super Bowl
Yes.
halftime show.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, like
Agreed.
yeah. It was impressive.
we can swing back to more of rock next year. I think though it's been a while since we've had guitar music up there.
True. What last year was Kendrick Lamar, and what do we have before that?
The year before that was
Like
in
Eminem and Snoop or something.
yeah, it
was
was
it? Okay.
Dr. Dre, Snoop, Mary J.
Oh, right.
And then it was Usher. Then it was Rihanna. So it's been in that
Yeah.
sort of realm of music.
Sure.
Oh, it's the music people like.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the Who. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. Maybe Foo Fighters
Oh, I would like Foo
That would be
Fighters.
cool.
or Metallica,
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be epic.
Oasis.
What if Bush could get back together?
Bush? Yeah.
It was on my gym playlist today. That's the only reason why it made me think of that.
Yeah, Bush is doing the halftime show. Speaking of alternative rock, speaking of alternative rock, the dude from Cake died, not the lead singer, but the guitarist, and then the guy from the lead singer from Three Doors Down passed away.
Oh wow, I did not hear
Yeah.
that.
Wow. Yeah, he had kidney cancer.
Oh,
he was
that's
only
too
47.
bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was telling Marjo on the radio this morning. I was like, "Yeah, they got they made their mark in pop culture for sure."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, I mean,
I think people know the songs, but I don't think like somebody hears Superman on the radio and is like, "Oh yes, Three Doors Down." Like,
Right.
I just think they had like a couple hits.
Yeah.
For that like corporate rock era.
They sound like a Nickelback.
Yes.
It
was very much
you can mix
the-
them up easy.
Yes, very much the kind of genre that they fell into.
I did want to mention that Train Dreams on Netflix was very good. Very good
that?
movie. Joel Edgerton and William H. Macy. It takes place in Idaho and Washington State in the early 20th century. This dude is a logger, and the cinematography is just awesome.
Yeah.
And it's really slow paced, and it's kind of meditative. It's a quiet movie, but it's a movie. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Train Dreams.
Spoiler alert.
He's away to log, do forestry work, and his wife and newborn son, he leaves them behind again to go and earn money, and he comes back and there's a forest fire and they don't make it.
Oh, so you really did just spoil it for us. Okay.
So,
kidding.
But a great movie navigating sadness and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pass on that one.
Was
I'm gonna
that
take a
based
break.
on a
Dreams.
book?
It is based on a book, yeah. That came out in
Are you
2011.
I read the book guy?
No, I'm definitely not.
Yeah.
I played the video game guy.
Yeah. I saw the movie. She read the book. He played the video game.
Yeah,
there
That's
you go.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a great watch. Anyway.
Yeah, it was so cold over the weekend here. It was a good weekend to catch up on shows and everything like that. So
It sure was.
yeah, I finally finished the morning show on Apple TV, which I'm just obsessed with. I think it's so good, and it's just such a commentary on they do a very good job of weaving in real world storylines to the show. So I love that show. It's probably my favorite new show in a long time on Apple TV. So finally finished it. There's 4 seasons.
I liked Pluribus. On
Yeah,
there. That was so
a
good.
buddy of mine was just telling me that
I
was
really
really
liked it.
good.
Vince Gilligan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of
He's
like
the man.
dystopian.
I love his stuff, man.
Yeah.
Shit like that
I can't get
stresses
enough
me
of it.
out, though.
Oh, no.
Do you remember
It's
when this,
really interesting.
You know what?
though.
Do you guys remember the movie Broke Down Palace? I think it was Claire Danes, and she's like traveling to Thailand, and they get thrown in a jail in Thailand. That is the first movie I remember seeing that gave me like anxiety. Like, oh, no, so now
Yeah.
I don't want to be stressed out when I'm watching something.
It's like more funny. There's some comedy in there,
Okay,
so it kind of
alright.
breaks it up a little. But
Alright.
if you like Better Call Saul, it's kind of like that.
Never seen it.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Never
Yeah.
seen that or
Breaking Bad is
Bad.
my all-time favorite.
I resisted
series.
Breaking Bad for a long time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Did you
years
watch
and
Better Call
years.
Saul first?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I was
I see.
like, I'll watch this. I'll give it a shot. And at first I didn't like it, and it just and the characters are really good.
If you like anxiety, you probably want to see Send Help. Is that the new horror movie with
I'm not. I don't want horror. I don't want to be scared. I don't want to be anxious.
who's the chick from Wedding Crashers? Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're on the island.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a plane crash.
Oh,
She's got
yeah,
this
yeah, I have
wicked
seen the preview for
dickhead
that.
of a boss, and they go
Yes,
down.
they're on like a corporate retreat,
Oh, that's
right?
what
Yes.
happens. Okay,
Yes.
because the snippets I see, she's like riding him,
Yeah.
giving him a hard time.
Yeah. So that, yeah. I mean, Rachel McAdams in a horror movie. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
She's good though.
Yeah. So send them.
All right, so you're just giving me a list of things I'm not going to watch, but Tyler, maybe you want to dive into those. I'll stick with Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
So your
Thank
wife's a real housewife.
Oh, she's a reality TV junkie. Yeah,
She's a Bravo-holic?
Yeah.
Oh, we could talk. We
yeah.
could talk. I could do an entire podcast just about Bravo. But
Yeah,
I digress. There's a bunch
yeah.
of those out
It's
there
definitely
already.
her guilty pleasure. So
It's escapism at its finest. It's
yeah.
you can check out.
right.
These people are funny.
Yeah.
Like the good reality shows.
Right.
Really resonate with me.
Yeah. She likes Big Brother, Survivor. Like we're always watching.
Oh, see,
those.
I don't get it. It's basically Bravo.
But yeah,
that's
she
the only
does a
thing I
lot of
watch.
Below Deck and
Below Deck's so
all the
good.
Housewives.
You ever seen Below Deck?
It's really
No.
interesting.
It's really good. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a combination of like lifestyles of the rich and the famous, but also like waiting because the show is really about the staff of the yachts, and I don't know. I'm into it. Anyway.
You own Quick Fix on North Street in Pittsfield.
Yes, and Pixel Vault is my new addition to Quick Fix. They're kind of working together, really, and that's more of like the video game side of it with more consoles. I've always sold consoles, but now I like sell video games, not just and fix the consoles. Electronics repairs mainly what I do. Phone
So you're a tech
repairs
nerd,
and-
is what you're telling
kind
us.
of, yeah. No, I'm not like nerdy, but I like to fix.
I mean, I
stuff.
didn't mean that in a derogatory
yeah.
way.
No, I know.
I'm a nerd.
I know, but no, not like I don't know. Like there are definitely people out there that are very like techie and like I am, but I'm more into like just I don't know, fixing the stuff.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So like
It's like relaxing to me.
I mean, I saw.
that.
Yeah. I saw the game like old, like Nintendo games in your store.
Yeah. We're pretty much
Like the old
everything.
Yes.
Oh
Super
yeah.
Nintendo
Yes.
thing? Okay.
It's Nintendo,
Does that work, by
Super
the way, or is
Nintendo. Yeah, they say you're not supposed to do that, but
Oh, okay.
it works for me at home.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like the kids love that, by the way.
Yeah,
The
sure.
cartridges, they're like, what? But yeah, older stuff, even like PS5 games and stuff, like PS5 consoles. We're definitely like I wanted to get more of the stuff out this last week, but I was so swamped with work. And my friend and business partner Nathan has been doing like everything on the back end. So thank you to Nathan. He's like done all like the POS stuff, so it's kind of complicated because like I have my own business already and he has his own business, Berkshire Nexus. He does like IT support and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the game thing. So like the game thing is both of us together, but there's a lot of back end to that POS and like inventory that you have to input with so many different games and like, conditions or like is this like does it have a case or does it have a manual or not or
Is it all like you stuff, or do you have like licensing like from?
we are working on that.
Got ya.
So probably we have high hopes for like cards like Pokemon and Magic cards that are pretty popular, and they're not like a main focus, but they definitely go like hand in hand with the video game kind of thing. It's like kind of the same vibe, but and also with like some video games, but they can be kind of tough to get like deals with them to send you like brand new stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's a lot of trust has to be established with these companies.
Yeah, I'm sure
because
they just
people,
don't
like,
give everybody the rights
yeah,
to sell PS
because people
5s
just
or whatever we're on.
like and they'll just like release stuff early and like it's just
ya.
a whole problem. But
Yeah.
there are like smaller like independent companies that make games too that have like their own kind of distribution. So,
Got ya.
but yeah,
So if you're gaming in 26, you're either playing on a PS5
yeah,
or you're playing on Xbox.
Xbox
Or a laptop,
Nintendo
right?
Switch, yeah, game PC, like
Yeah.
gaming laptop or like a big tower with the big lights in it that all the kids want.
Right.
They're like $2,000. It's
Your-
kind of overkill.
Your kids play video games?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes.
Are they like a PlayStation or
PS5 and Xbox, yeah.
yeah?
What do you mean gaming PC? It's just a PC.
It's a PC that's like really like has like a really good graphics card and like a really good
Gotcha.
hard
No,
drive.
you can like buy a MacBook like for editing, like, or you know what I mean,
Right.
or you can buy a laptop that curtails towards like editing and film and podcasting. Like you can buy a computer that's
Right.
like specific to gaming.
I mean, I have a
yeah.
Mac Studio at home.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
where I do all the editing.
that you can
Right.
throw
This
anything at
podcast
that.
and-
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's got enough computing
Yeah.
power. It's a 2024.
So it's they're basically my understanding is
It's either the
just
M1 or the M2 chip.
Yeah.
But so the gaming PC was to compete with Xbox and PlayStation. yeah, or-
Not really, because that's
And
the
I
thing
thought they made
with
certain games
Microsoft.
for PS5, but now it's all interchangeable. Yeah, and
Kind
some of
of.
it's streaming.
Yeah, like Xbox is
is
know
like baseline
Microsoft,
shit, too, I
so
should know.
like
I don't know
it's
any of
kind
this.
of like Microsoft makes Xbox, so
Right.
they kind of work right now. Their main focus is more like their like online Game Pass service, which is just like, it's kind of like Netflix, but for like video games, and you can kind of play it on like your computer right now. You stream it. You're like, you don't have to like have the high end computer anymore. Yeah. Or like even the physical game, you can just like, they have crazy servers and you connect
like
to it and you,
or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's how they're doing a lot of it now. So, but it's terrible for the industry as a whole because it's going away from physical media like completely, you know. So there's a whole lot of issues with that too. But
I feel like back in the day, like when I was growing up, there was a million games you could play.
yeah,
And now I feel like you either play, if you're a young person or a kid, you play Fortnite.
yeah.
Or like Madden or MLB,
Call of
or
Duty.
NHL. And then if you're older, you play Call of Duty.
That's, I mean,
Like,
that's
That's
the
what you
funny
play,
thing.
yeah?
No, I
you
don't really
don't?
play Call of Duty. I mean, I do. Like, I don't have the newest one, but you know, it's a fun game. But
yeah.
They have Donkey Kong still.
yeah,
That's like the last time I played video games.
they
You
have
guys got Donkey Kong, Star Fox?
It's really fun. My kids got it for Christmas. They love it.
And like, do you follow like Dr. Disrespect and all those guys on YouTube and stuff?
These are YouTubers.
Those are
He's a
like
big, gaming
those
YouTuber.
are like gamers, but they're just they're more like Ryan was showing, like the esports stuff.
Yeah.
That's like to me, that's like a little different. Like you're like a gamer because you're playing the game, but you're not like, to me, a gamer is like someone that's like, they have like a finer taste in games. You know what I mean? They're not just like Call of Duty, Fortnite. It's
Gotcha.
oh, I play like, you know, whatever RPGs too, or, you know, point and click games, like, you know, so.
So like Fortnite and like, what is it, Call of Duty and stuff like that are like basic bitch games. Like
Kind
that's
of,
like
yeah. Kind of.
Gotcha. I understand what you're saying.
But they're the most popular, so like everyone in high school is like playing Fortnite or Call of Duty, and you all play together
Dude,
online.
my friends' kids, before they got really into high school sports, specifically one of my friend's sons, like she was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like he's like literally, I mean, this game, the Fortnite was like causing fights. Like she's like, I physically have to take the game away from him. And thankfully, since he did get into high school sports, middle school and high school sports got more competitive. He kind of gradually just grew out of it. But I remember her being like, dude, this is bad. And I feel like your boys were like that for a hot minute.
Dude, my
Fortnite.
kids will play all day if I let them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All day.
Same here.
And you're like, what am I going to do? And I think they
Seriously,
just
8 hours.
you gotta
they'll
give them,
play.
you know, other stuff to do with their time. And I think when they get into sports or whatever they're doing.
Yeah. We just took the kids' tablets and games away last week for the whole week because
Definitely.
we noticed a change in like my older son Finn. He'll be 9 this July, and he has a younger brother Shay who'll be 6 in April, but or May, sorry.
Great names too, Finn and
Thank
Shay.
you. Yeah.
Love it.
And then we have our daughter's name is Dove. That was
Wow,
my
there you
wish.
go.
Yeah, she loved that.
Just one
Isn't that Katy
syllable.
Perry?
Bing,
Four
bang,
letters.
boom.
Isn't that Katy
Kinda.
Perry's kid's name?
I'm not sure.
Dove? I feel like it is, but anyway, maybe that's Daisy. I don't know. Anyway, moving
But
on.
yeah, we noticed a change with Fortnite specifically, and how like the behaviors were just, I don't know, he just seemed more, I think like Fortnite it's a really stressful game, and it's very exciting if you win, and it's like crushing if you lose. And if you're a little kid and you don't have these are
Emotional
huge
wherewithal.
emotions,
Yeah,
like
yeah, totally.
they can't, it's too much for them, and
Yeah.
it fries their brain up, you know. So we like let my older son play like once in a while with his friends from school, but you know, when they first started playing it, we were just kind of like letting them play it like they would any game, and then we were just like, no, Fortnite has to stop. And then we just took all the stuff away because like they're using their tablets before school, and then it's like, it's time to put it down. Like your teeth are not brushed, your shoes are not tied. Like what are we doing? You know,
This
and
isn't
that's
like a
causing
right
fight.
for you to play this game. This is a
It's
privilege.
like-
You got to do all your other.
Right.
And listen, I don't have kids, so it's
Yeah,
very easy
yeah.
for me to sit back and say, yeah, well, you
Yeah.
just got to discipline them.
Right.
Like, no, because these games, like anything, I assume, are designed to
They are
keep them addicted
yeah,
and keep
right.
them engaged. And
Yeah.
you know, the same thing with social media. Like,
it's like manufacturing anxiety in children. You know, it's.
so when you take it away, do you notice a difference in their behavior?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
yeah. I mean, you know, they some of that is like they just want to. Oh, I want to vacuum or sweep. It's like because they want to, you know, try to get their stuff back.
Yeah.
But they definitely do, like, you know, it's like go play with toys for a while. You know, go read a book or something, or even like watch a movie. You know, like whatever. But we're not just like iPad and games 24/7. Like it's. it's not good.
Their brain can't handle it. They can't handle the dopamine addiction reward stuff.
Yeah.
They just cannot.
That's exactly what it is.
That sounds like my scenario in my house too. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
You brush your teeth today. Have you?
Right.
You're walking around with untied laces.
Right.
And the whole thing with they think it's a right. They think it's their right.
Right.
Like they think it's etched into the schedule of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't play today. Dad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Right.
I mean,
take a day off. Yeah.
So. And right, and they have.
You're gross. I don't know. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't care.
Welcome to a podcast. What do you got there? A nicotine patch? I mean, not
pouch.
pouch.
Pouches, yeah. These things are great.
Yeah.
These
Do you
are
remember
amazing.
the nicotine? Do people still
Yeah.
do the nicotine patches?
He put something in his mouth, and I was like, what do you got there, little buddy? He's like, oh, it's a nicotine. I thought he said nicotine patch. I was like,
Oh yeah, I eat them now.
Show. Yeah.
I'm so addicted. I gotta eat them.
Yeah. Are you a nicotine is good for you guy, or are you just?
I mean, I don't know.
You're an ex-smoker.
I mean, somebody told me it's like a good for your brain or something.
Yeah.
No, I have
nootropic.
read that. I mean, I've read contradictory things, but I have read that it helps with mental focus and things like that. But
maybe it's healing. It
well,
makes me sick to my stomach. Also,
I mean, I assume it's better for you than smoking, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
what I
there's
mean?
there's no like
You're not inhaling
added.
smoke and
Sure.
When did you quit cigarettes?
When they banned menthol,
Oh, you're a menthol guy, huh?
that was like ridiculous.
hardcore.
I was a
well,
Newport
hey, that's
smoker,
why they.
Oh my
that's,
God,
Yeah, I
Newports
love
too. huh?
Newports. Oh my god.
We all went through a Newport.
Tyler's a real man. Newports. Like the 100s or the short ones?
Oh, the short ones. Yeah. 100s were just like they taste
who could
different.
get through 100?
Oh god.
I know.
I used to like those short Marlboro 72s too. Those were really
Oh,
cool,
dude,
man.
I smoked the
Wait,
72s.
what's a 72?
Those were great.
I remember
Yes, the
the
little guys.
32s.
Menthol
Marlboro
Smooths, too.
72s. Yeah, they were, I think, 72 centimeters or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
remember those.
Wow.
When was
you just
that?
brought
Like
me
high
back,
school?
dude. Yes.
For you?
No. This was
Like
Oh, okay.
15 years ago,
2000s.
probably.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I must
Yeah.
have missed that.
They're
The
just like
Marlboro
3/4 of a
72s.
cigarette. It's like
Yeah.
just the perfect
Little
amount.
shorties.
But they didn't charge you any less.
Yeah, right, yeah.
They were still the same
They're
amount.
like the dog walker pre-roll joints that I get. They're literally like mini, so you
Yeah.
don't have to. Yeah, they're called dog walkers.
Oh.
Not like you're meant to. That's
That's
like
great.
the brand or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not gonna get through a whole joint by
Yeah.
yourself, and then you got anyway.
You're a cannabis user?
I do enjoy the weed. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do
Same
enjoy the
here.
weed.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. It's not something that, like I can't like. I'm not a all day smoker. Like
Right.
I could never smoke pot and come in here. I'd be like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Paranoid,
but
sure.
yeah, like I don't like going in public high, but yeah, no, I do enjoy
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little toke at the end of the day. Looking forward to it today.
Do you
Sorry,
get it
Dad.
from local people?
Berkshire Roots, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Berkshire Roots.
It's like near my house, so and I feel like it's cheaper because they do it all themselves. You know? But sometimes I feel like you don't get like a huge variety. So with the stuff I use some of the concentrate stuff. So
Yeah, I'm not fancy. I'm actually a really bad pothead. People are like,
Yeah,
oh,
same
this
here.
one does this, and I'm like, just
I'm like,
give
this
me the
is
weed.
just what works for me, and like I don't need a big fancy thing.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's so much. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So, you and I got to know each other very briefly when you posted that video online about your store getting broken into.
Yeah, so that was kind of crazy. Yeah, you came in that day, I think, right?
Yeah.
It was a Friday, it was like
Marjo
January
told me
23rd.
about it. Then I watched the video.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I saw it online.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
saw it
I don't
online.
remember,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Well, I
then
showed up and I saw it, and I was like, I should just take a video of this to send my wife. And then I was like, might as well put it on Facebook. Life,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, because it's frustrating, and you want
yeah.
people to know that that's happening. You
and
know
it's
what I mean?
yeah, my regular customers know what I deal with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it's the state of the world right now, and drugs and, you know, addiction. It's, you know, we're not the only community, you know, you guys
Certainly,
know, you know,
yeah.
but it's bad everywhere, you know, unfortunately.
All right, so the alarm company calls you at 3:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
And somebody shatters the glass. You
Yep.
got this massive glass pane. You got storefront property on North Street next to Car
corner
Hardware
Madison
downtown.
Ave. Yeah.
Like right across from A-Mart, basically, right?
Yeah. Right corner Madison Ave and North Street. It's where the Mike's Bike Shop used to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
I know
You
that
do?
dude.
Yeah.
Who is it?
They call him Bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a strange
I
guy.
swear to God.
I
Well,
remember.
my father-in-law is a friend
That's
of his.
hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, he calls him Bike. Yeah.
There's a guy named Mike who used to own a bike shop, and people just call him Bike.
I mean,
Is that not hilarious to anybody else? And again, I'm not high, but I find that to be very
it
funny.
would fit. Like,
Yeah. I can only imagine. Now I want to meet
he's
him.
a little guy.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like skinnier, gray hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a wicked conspiracy theory dude.
Is he?
Oh,
Okay.
we
I
gotta
can
get him
see
on the
that.
pod.
Oh yeah,
Let's get him in here.
he's a friend of my father-in-law's.
Okay.
Yes, and
Yes.
he used to just show up, and when I first met him 10 years ago, he was like,
Yeah.
I'm Mike from Mike's Bike Shop.
Mike's
Yeah.
Bikes.
Yeah. And Joe, my father-in-law, used to call him Bike.
That's really
He's like, oh
funny.
yeah, Bike's coming over today.
That's great.
Anybody, they would talk about chemtrails in the sky and stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
gosh.
jeez.
That's funny.
I'm into
Big.
some stuff, but that's a little bit over. It's like that's like Earth is flat. That's a little bit too much for me.
Well, the
You
flat
know what I mean?
earthers?
I'm
The
like,
flat
Kyrie
Earth,
Irving?
chemtrails, I
can't.
maybe get down
Yeah.
with, but
No.
flat Earth?
No.
it's like,
I don't know, dude.
You literally can see the bend in the planet. You
I know.
Yes,
Listen,
thank you.
I'm
can
with you.
literally see it.
I know. It's all around. No, just kidding. But
maybe it's hollow or something. You know,
Yeah.
whatever. Who knows?
No, I think they proved that. No, I'm just kidding. So you're downtown. You're right across from A-Mart. You probably see your fair share of shit happen.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean,
it's
this
different
morning.
when
This
you get.
morning, I get to work. I pull up. I have like a little back door on the side of Madison Ave. It's like an exit only door.
Mm-hmm,
I had to install a camera there because like I would pull up and there would be, I mean, like human feces, like garbage, drug paraphernalia, like
Yeah.
you name it, it was
Yeah.
there, and I had to sweep it up and clean
Yeah.
it up. So we put a camera up, and just this morning I pull up and there's yellow snow, and I'm like, great. I look on the camera, there's a guy urinating right on the
Yeah.
back door. I'm like, cool. So all I can do is just report it to the police, and on the camera, if I catch him in the act, I can, holler at him and say, get out of here. What are you doing?
Yeah.
This is not a toilet. But yeah, so that's usually all it was. Not really like too many disturbances, like people coming in and causing problems or anything, but across the street, man, just the people with like the open containers all the time is really, and nothing's really being done about that. And it's like, I'll call and complain, hey, there's a guy over here drinking or using drugs right on the side of the building, and he's just urinated on the side of it. Can you come tell him to, beat it?
Yeah.
And they'll come and talk to him, and that's it. But I don't want to feel like I'm calling and like annoying them, because I'm like just calling to complain about people that like have a rough time in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't, it's.
I mean, both things can be true. You can be frustrated as a business owner and want illegal things, and want laws to be enforced, and
Yeah.
also be empathetic to or
Right.
sympathetic to people's strugglos. I mean,
Right.
both things
Yeah,
can
yeah.
be true, right? You're not a
Right.
monster for not
Yeah,
wanting
yeah.
people to piss on your doorstep.
Yeah. Right.
You're not. Do you live in Pittsfield? I mean, you're,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
paying
My whole
taxes.
life,
yeah,
yeah.
so you're
Right.
you're paying for law
Right.
enforcement, and I'm sure that they get frustrated with it too.
Yeah.
so take us to the day
Yeah. So
the day before the break-in.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was 2 days before. The person who I think broke in came into my shop, and I wasn't even open yet. It's like 9:30, 9:45. The sign's closed. I'm setting up my computer. This guy, I hear like a metal clang, and I look outside. There's a guy standing out my window, looking out front. And I'm like, oh, okay. That was maybe he hit the glass or something, whatever. And he comes in, and he's out of it. So he doesn't notice the sign's closed. He comes in, he's asking me questions. She's like, hey, man, can you charge my phone for me? I'm like, sure, whatever, buddy, no problem,
You had never seen
Which
this
is
guy before.
which is also
I've never
nice of
seen
you.
him
You don't
before.
have to do that.
Right,
but
yeah.
you know what I mean?
And I'm just like, so he's like talking to me, and I'm like walking around the store setting up, and I had some TVs in the window with game systems hooked up with games running, so just kind of like for display.
Yeah.
And I'm turning those on, and he is like right on me. He's like following me like really close. And I didn't even say anything to him. Usually, I don't know why, because usually I probably would just be like, hey, dude, can you back up? Like, give me some room here. But he was like real, he looked, not good. He had all hair and head shaved and no teeth, and he was not smelling good. he was real close. So anyways, I set up and went back behind the counter, and he's like, oh, just, make sure, or he's like, can you just like let me get to like 5% with my phone? I'm like, sure, no problem, and he's asking me like a million questions, and he's like trying to distract me. I'm like figuring out, I'm like watching this guy like a hawk, because I'm like, this guy's like following me real close.
Yeah.
He's asking me a million questions that don't make sense.
Yeah.
So I'm setting up my computer, and I have my monitor with cameras. And as I'm setting up, he's like leaning on my display case, and he reaches in to try to like take an iPhone 14 Plus that I had in there out. And I wasn't like, hey, what are you doing? I just walked over, I unplugged his phone, and I put it on the counter, and I was like, hey man, you're all set. Like, have a great day. And he was like, okay, thanks. Sorry. He said sorry for some reason. Probably because he knew what he was doing,
Yeah.
Freudian slip right there. Yeah. Sorry, I just lifted a phone.
So he didn't take it, but I saw it was like a skew in the case, and he's like, oh, well, it's not 5%, He's like, I gotta leave. I'm like, well, yeah, I just saw you like try to steal that phone, and then he just like flipped. As soon as I accused him of like stealing, he went from like to 100, he was like, no, I need to talk to the owner, the manager, whatever.
You're
I'm
like, bitch, it's me.
dude, I'm the owner. Let me turn around. Hey, what can I do for you?
Yeah.
But he's like, call the police. I'm not leaving. And he's like, I like go out behind the counter, but he's like pushing into me. He is like that thing that guys do, sometimes when they're like this face to face, and like I don't do that. Like, get away out of my personal space. You know what I mean? So I like push him back, and he gets a little upset. And we get to the door, and I push him out the door, and he's like pushing me. And he keeps doing this thing like he's like flinching on me, like he's gonna hit me or something. So I gave him a big shove, and he fell out into the flower bed out there. And then he came around, and I had to defend myself. I kicked him, and he walked it off.
This is inside the store. Or this is
this
out
is
on North
outside.
Street?
So right, like broad daylight. It's like 9:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like doing karate moves on this guy.
Yeah.
So you roundhouse kicked him.
I did, and I got the video. So
Where did you hit him? Where did your foot hit him? In the head?
the first time, yeah. So like the first time
Wow,
I like
that's
shoved him.
How tall is this guy? That's impressive. To kick
He's
somebody
like
in
probably
the head.
my height, maybe a little shorter.
Right.
What are you, 6?
I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm 6 foot, right?
Yeah. Are you? I don't know. Oh, no. Wait, I don't know.
I'm like 5'10".
5'10"?
Yeah. I used to, I don't know, I'm like shrinking
usually
with
had a
age.
couple
I don't know. But yeah.
I didn't say that.
Took my shoes off at the doctor, and they measured me, and they're like, oh, yeah, you're 5'10". And I'm like, I was like 5'11 and 3/4. What? What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm shrinking, or maybe I always had my shoes on. I don't know.
So what?
But anyways.
So you kicked the guy in the head.
So have you been in a scuffle like that like before or like ever?
Not since high school.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
10th grade, maybe. I don't know, But anyways, he's screaming and pointing at me, and he's like, call the cops. This guy's trying to attack me. He's trying to kill me. And this is after.
my
This is like
God.
before after he's telling me like he's gonna effing kill me, and he calling me every name in the book you can imagine.
Right.
And so a guy across street at the gas station, older guy that works the mornings, he was like, hey man, I called the cops. They're on their way, and people are watching. And anyways, he got up and stumbled away, and I look over and I notice he's got that metal that I heard clanging. He's got like some humongous, like cartoonishly large, like monkey wrench, like a red monkey wrench, a screwdriver, and a metal hook. And I'm like, what is all this, And then I'm putting it together. I'm like, he just stole this from Car Hardware right before he came to my store.
Right.
He's walking away. He's call the cops. I'm like, they're coming. You can hear them. There's like 5 cruisers blaring up the street,
Yeah.
And he drops some woman's debit cards, who I gave to the police, and they were like, there's nothing we can do with these. Destroy them or contact the person. I reached out. They didn't answer. I was like, well, these are stolen like
There's
debit
nothing we
cards.
can do.
That's what they said. So I gave him my statement. Oh, he threw something at me too. He was, as he was walking away, he threw this. It was like a lockbox for keys that you screw onto a building. That's like a big metal thing.
Yep.
And it went into the road. It almost hit me. And he went behind the building and disappeared. And they apparently caught him later that day, and he was arrested. And they called me from the DA's office the next morning, and they were like, hey, he's in for a hearing today. And they confused me with a guy from Dick's Sporting Goods. So I don't think I was supposed to get that phone call.
Got ya.
But that phone call gave me like the guy's name, and then my wife and I were able to like figure a whole lot of stuff out and talk to like the guys at Phone Bros that they had something stolen from them.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Similar business to yours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But it wasn't the video that was going around with the kid looking for shoes. Then the guy walked out the door. Remember that?
No, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's the guy. He shaved all his hair and beard off.
This guy had
and
a
then
beard.
He came
right?
in.
That was the guy?
That's the same guy.
Wow.
So when he broke in and he stole some things, he stole like some game systems and the iPhone
This guy
14
came in
Plus.
with 2 other people.
In Phone Bros, yeah.
Yes.
They told me they're his sons. So I was like, wow, that's great. That's a great family.
Do you remember talking about
business.
that on the air?
Mm-hmm. I actually do remember talking about that.
I was gonna say.
I never remember shit.
And there's even some more crazy stuff, but I don't know if I can tell you that on the air because
That's all right.
I don't want too much info to get out. You know.
So this guy gets caught later on in the day. You get a call from the DA's office
Next morning, Thursday.
But this is still before your window got smashed.
Yeah, Thursday. They're like, hey, he's in for a hearing. You'll get a letter next week. Whatever. I didn't get the letter because I'm not Dick's Sporting Goods. So, they let him go on his own recognizance or something. It said. We looked up the police report and he, the next morning it's 3:50 in the morning. I get a call from the alarm company. I'm getting calls on my work phone. My wife's phone's going off. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm like, check the cameras. She checks the cameras. It's like no device connected. I'm like, someone's in the store. Like someone who ripped the cameras out of the wall or something.
My
I'm
God,
like,
that's got to be
and
just the
then
worst.
I was like
punch.
trying to get dressed and like rush out the. I'm like, I gotta start my car. It's like freezing outside. And then the alarm company calls me and they're like, hey, like you have a confirmed B&E. The police are there. There's a window smashed. I'm like, all right. They're like, how far are you? I'm like, I live 5 minutes away. Like I'm on my way. So I'm on my way. I call my stepdad. It's like 4 a.m. He's a sheet metal guy, so he gets up early, but it was a little too early. And I was like, hey man, like there's a break-in at the store. I can't access the cameras. I don't know how bad it is. Like, and he's like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Like, he's right there. We put the sheet metal up like an hour later. So we got that covered up pretty quick. But yeah, the guy broke in, stole some devices. The phone he was trying to take the other day. So I'm like, okay, that's like a no-brainer, It's very coincidental. I've never had a break-in, never an issue, 5.5 years,
Yeah.
The phone he was trying to lift that 2 days before is the one
he took, and another phone and like some game consoles. So we can see on when I get to the store and everything, he, the police let themselves in and all that. I take a quick video. That's the video you guys saw of like me walking in and like just doing a video of like what got taken. And they're like, oh, like let's see the camera. I'm like, oh, I got to go right to the cameras because I'm like, what is going on? I'm like freaking out.
Yeah.
They're untouched. Like the register's not touched. I like turn it on and it's like hard drive initializing. Like my hard drive failed in the camera system. So like I had no footage of that.
Oh my God.
But
that sucks.
There's Car Hardware and there's the mobile station and there's, you know what I mean? Like
other camera. Yeah.
So
yeah,
like I go to Car Hardware, I get the footage of like the Wednesday incident, and then I get the footage of Friday morning when he breaks in. I see where he comes from, where he goes to. I go to the gas station.
Obvious it's the same guy. Yeah.
I mean, it's not obvious, but it's like, he's wearing like a coat and but anyways, then I go over to the gas station to get their camera footage because I see him come from the White Terrace apartment building area. He goes across the street, goes back, enters a White Terrace apartment buildings. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Great. Like, we'll tell the cops, that's great. It's all new construction, cameras everywhere, you know, so they're looking into that. I haven't really heard back, but I've just talked to him like last week, but they're looking into it. So I called White Terrace or Berkshire Housing Authority or whatever it is that manages it, and left a message on like, if you have a complaint, if you live there and you have a complaint about another resident, and like administrators' voicemail boxes, and I didn't get a call back. But the police said that they have been in contact with somebody over there. So, yeah.
You said that Counselor Cunningham had reached out to you?
Yeah, he did actually. Like,
are you in Ward?
The next day.
He's Ward 2,
He's
right?
like technically right across the street is like a cutoff.
Okay.
So I'm in someone else's ward. I don't think I'm in his ward.
Maybe
He's told
you're
me.
in
But he was like, I
Sixth
just wanted
all the way
to.
downtown. I don't know. Anyway.
He was like, I just wanted to, see what happened and everything. And, he said, the mayor was interested in coming down and talking about it. And
Has he been down?
no. So I
Mayor
don't know.
market? No, I'm kidding.
You've been on that. You've been in that spot for 5 years.
5.5, yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting
Hopefully
to
not
me that
much
you
longer.
said, oh, so you want to move from downtown?
Yeah, me and my business partner Nathan were looking at a spot actually like really close by here, on Dunham Mall, but it was taken, unfortunately.
So you just want to get off of that end of North Street, the north end of North Street.
I mean, I'm just tired of like waiting it out and waiting and seeing if it gets better, and it's like it's not.
Yeah.
It's like it gets a little better and then it gets worse, and it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I sympathize. I mean, it's got to be very, very frustrating. You know, you're just trying to make a living and provide for your family, and like you said, it's sad because these are not, you know,
they're not bad people.
Right.
You know? I mean, like
There
our
might be
kids
some.
heard us talking about this, and I had to like sit down with them that Sunday and be like, hey, like, I know you've heard, you know, we were like really quiet about it, not like, oh yeah, I kicked this guy and knocked him out.
Right,
and, like,
right.
You
Yeah,
know,
you said your kids.
It was
Yeah,
So
okay.
so we're like, I sat them down and, you know, we were really careful about what we were saying before that and what they heard, but I did sit them down and was like, hey, like, you know, somebody did break into the store and they stole some things, and we think it was a guy that we had a problem with a couple days before, and it's important for you guys to know that this is not like a bad person. He just like made some really bad choices, and like
Right.
this is what happens
be
when
guys.
you like continue down a path
Yeah.
of bad choices, and like eventually you end up here, and
Yeah.
you know, all we can do is like hope that he gets better and he doesn't need to do that anymore, and that's
Yeah.
it. You know, I pressed charges on him, but you know, they were like, there's no like real physical, even like the day of the incident, they were like, do you want to press charges?
Right.
I was like, no, it's fine, you know. And then my
Yeah.
wife was like, you better, you know. So I was like, all right, I changed my mind. They were still in the store, and they were like, well, there's no like, you know, bodily injury, you didn't like actually steal anything, so there's nothing you can do. If you want to press charges, you have to like find out his name and go to the courthouse and do like a personal thing, or I don't.
Yeah.
Did you you went to high school here? You said you're a Pittsfield guy.
Yeah, Taconic. I graduated 2010. Yeah.
Have you ever lived anywhere besides Pittsfield?
I lived in Adams for a short time. My wife is from North Adams, so we had an apartment out there, like our first place, just for like a year. But yeah.
Any desire to leave the area, or you were strictly a Berkshires dude?
I mean, it's there. We've definitely thought about it. We have friends that live in like other states in the South. You know, it's warmer, it's nicer,
Right.
And it's cheaper. Like my property taxes have gone up like 3 times since I've owned my house in like 4 years.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Mine went up, and they went up, and then they went down.
Yeah, but you're also not in Pittsfield.
No.
Oh, at your Pittsfield
Yeah,
house?
Pittsfield
Oh.
house. Where are you in Pittsfield?
I'm off of Benedict Road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's Broadview Terrace.
Nice up there.
Yeah.
Is that where the golf? Are you a golfer? What do you like
Nah.
to do? What do you, so besides
Video games
Besides
and,
playing
you know,
video games, yeah. What do you like to do?
You know,
He owns a business and has
yeah,
3 kids.
work
How
around
much
my
free
house,
time do you
know.
have?
Yeah. Yeah. Play with the kids usually, mostly. You
Yeah.
know. Mostly we're like playing games together, Mario Kart, whatever, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, we have a pretty big yard, so that keeps me pretty busy in the summertime. Like all the lawn mowing and hedge
it.
trimming, and yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, just gaming, business, kids.
Well, I hope you stay in Pittsfield. I mean, if you can get we've talked to a million downtown business owners, some who have moved, some who have doubled down and bought the buildings that they're in. I mean, it's definitely
it's like-
circumstantial, but it's frustrating, I'm sure.
The other thing too is like rent is like like gone up, and I'm like, this does not reflect the current environment of like the market is high, but like the areas are like, this should not be this expensive for, you know.
How is your relationship with your landlord?
Really good.
Yeah.
He's a really great guy.
Good. Local?
He lives in New York, I think.
Okay.
But so
like
since
not-
I've
he's
been there,
hands-on,
it's
so.
3 different owners, you know.
Oh, okay, wow.
So yeah.
What else is in that building?
There's like a church next door. And
Is
like
it technically part of the
apartments
car hardware
upstairs.
building?
They don't own it, no.
No,
So
no,
it's
no.
attached, but it's
Okay.
not like
Yeah.
it's separate owners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were telling me the most, like, what percentage of your business comes from Pittsfield? You said you serve countywide.
Oh yeah, like if you search cell phone repair, you'll Quick Fix will come up and
are they iPhone? Like, what can you fix? Any cell phone at all?
Like easy stuff like crack screens, batteries, but I can do even like a little more challenging repairs, like micro soldering stuff. I have the equipment and tools for that. Charging port replacements, that stuff gets a little more like in depth. Like you have to really like take the whole phone apart to do that and change the back of some iPhones. So I do a lot of that. But a lot of the game console stuff is like micro soldering. It's not like open it up and replace as battery. There's not a battery in it, so it's But
what's the most common thing that goes wrong with an iPhone?
Like a broken screen, dead battery.
Have the broken screens gone down though?
Yeah,
as like cases
definitely.
have gotten better.
It's not the
back
cases.
in the day.
Yeah, it's not the cases that got better. It's the
broken screen all the time.
Yeah, the iPhone screens have gotten stronger, and now they use OLED screens and not LCD screens.
Okay.
LCD is a little more brittle, and OLED is like really beautiful and bright and vibrant. But they're a little more forgiving when you drop them.
Knock on wood, it's been a while.
And the glass is stronger too. So
we have an OLED TV at home. It's wicked.
They're
bright.
real nice.
It's real nice.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
But the other thing too is like the prices for the OLEDs are expensive.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
So like for the TVs even they're
expensive.
a couple thousand.
Yeah, this was
so when your kid
$1,800
whips his video game remote at the TV in frustration and the screen cracks, it's gonna be expensive to fix.
Yeah. So I always say like buy an LG. I have an LG TV. I had a line appear in my screen and they fixed it out of warranty. And the guy that came to fix it was like a local guy. His name's Vinny Ball. He does a lot of like out of warranty repairs for like Tempur-Pedic bases and stuff. But he was like, if this was a Samsung, they would never warranty this. Like, and I had no warranty or anything.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the other thing is like they're very expensive. So I think eventually, the cost to manufacture them will go down, like it already has. But the thing with like iPhone screen repairs is like people's insurance deductible is like $200 if they have insurance, give or take. So like back in the day, if you could beat $200, like they're gonna get their screen fixed. You know?
They're just gonna come to you and pay out of pocket to get their screen fixed. Yeah.
So, but now like a screen repair for like a newer iPhone is like $200 starting for like a good screen. You can get like cheap screens, but they can cause issues. So I try to just use like what's recommended.
Right.
If somebody really wants a cheap screen, like it can be done, but like. It's gonna be screwy, if you like this phone, you want to keep it, then put the good part on it, know.
All right, Tyler Alderman, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Small business owners
thanks for
in
having
Pittsfield. We love them. We need
them. And we do. We do love them. We do need them. So we encourage you to patron Quick Fix.
Yeah, and Pixel Vault is the new game store that's coming soon. We're working on that.
Vault,
that's in Quick Fix right now. So we're looking to move the space to like make that more of a main focus. Because like for cell phone repair, you don't need like a big shop. Mm-hmm. So that's always been the problem. I'm like, what do I put on the shelves? Cases, a couple chargers. I'm not big on like selling phones. I do that, but I'd rather just fix them. It's less of a headache.
He's not trained in martial arts, but he will give you a good roundhouse
He will kick you in the head.
If you get
suppressive leg extension.
You push up to him with bad alcohol breath and no teeth, you are screwed. We appreciate it, man.
Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys.